Good morning. Hi, I'm Raleigh Brown. This is Curve Flattening Concert number 426. It is Sunday morning, July 24th, here on the East Coast. It is 10:30 a.m. And I welcome you all aboard. I clunk you. I could clunk you too, but I'll just clunk you. This is my new Sam W. 25th anniversary mug that was given to me by the wonderful folks at Sam W. And I see many of you are on here already. Rhonda and Mike Verbic and Stephen DeHaas. Hi, Steve. And Keith Shaw and Rich Fowler and Warren and Janelle. Kathy Marzik and Linda Pasqua Blaze and Carol Pred and Cynthia Fleming. Hi, Cynthia. Cynthia is a wonderful oboist. And Tom Dietz, John Hubner, and Charlie Bryant, my buddy, and Heidi and Jerry they're listening from Minnesota. They've left Colorado for the moment. Toby Simmons is here from the West Coast, and Donna Greenberg from Center City, Philadelphia. Debbie Moore from Maine, Terry St. James from Montreal, Lauren Payne from Ohio, Ken Nashif and Oreo from the Pacific Northwest, Deb Lebby Clark from Ambler, PA, Michael Anthony Wood from Southwest Oklahoma, Owen O'Malley from South Jersey, Pam Zappardino from Maryland, Michael Tierson from suburban New Jersey outside of Philadelphia. Kathy Marzik and Linda Worcester apparently is here. And Charles Ortolani. Hi, Charles. It's good to see you. Although I did just see you 2 days ago or something. But that's all lovely. And here I am with my capo not in place. So we will drum up a little music here. Here we go. Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, picking up the papers in his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hung loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, and that for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something, make you change your mind. And in the old all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. And each tea lasts an hour, then he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, walk you through the streets of London. I'll show you something, might make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the Seaman's Mission? Memory fading with metal ribbons that he wears. And in the winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero and a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that might make you change your mind. That's Ralph McTell's The Streets of London. We have several old folk favorites on the request list today. I'm going to back up here and see who I missed. David Arthur Ratcliffe is here. I know he wanted to hear that song, but Barry Gray was the one who requested it. And Barry may be posting his own version of it on the Denizens page, and I know you will enjoy that if you listen to it. Welcome to Riverside Studio, whoever that is. Brian Kuiper is here. Good to see you, Brian. And Nancy Daynard and Jim Greco. Debbie Moore I said hi to. Margot Lemieux. And Kate Petrella. Terry St. James. That when I go, that's like a family characteristic. I hear my brother when I do that. And Helene Tober Fowler is here. So I try to stop myself, but it's no use. Hello to you all. Janine Buhner. Hi, Janine. I think I said hi to most of you who I could say hi to at this point. So next up, some of you may have noticed that I posted a picture and a little memory of my dear late friend Freda Epstein, who died almost 20 years ago, and you can read that on my page. It's still up there. Freda was a really dear and very special friend to me, and to speak to exactly who she was in the world, I went down to Charlottesville when they had a memorial to her after she died, and what I learned there was I kind of went thinking that Freda and I had a really special friendship, and what I realized was that everybody who ever knew Freda felt that they had a really special friendship with her, that's just who she was and how she connected with people. And she was a wonderful, mischievous little elf of a person, you know. If you introduced her as Freda Epstein, she'd say, no, it's Epstein. And then the next time you'd introduce her as Freda Epstein, and she'd say, no, it's Epstein. That was who she was. And I miss her still. And when she died, I was really heartbroken. And this instrumental just kind of popped out one morning as I was kind of sitting there crying in my beer or whatever I drank at that time. And it's called Freda's Little Waltz. I know that there's at least one other Freda's Waltz that was Michael Caine pointed out on the page. By Laura Light, who's another old friend of mine, but I don't know what that is. But this is my Freda's Little Waltz. So that's Freda's Little Waltz, and that's actually on a CD I made called This Vagrant Heart. So I see other folks have checked in here. Ann Caston, did I say hi to you? People are, Bob McKenna is here. Gene Galligan, hi. And there I go again with my little noises. Margot Lemieux, Nancy Daynard, we said hi to all you guys. Karen Beatty, my dear, hope you're doing great. I hope you're at the shore, but if not, I hope you're happy in New York. Next up, there are some dark moments in my life, and sometimes they get expressed in songs, and this is one of them. It's the season is over, but the song remains, and it will come back time and again. I'm an old man now, my fight is done, my time is nearly come. But I was here back in '70 when the troubles had begun. Oh, the years have come and the years have gone, and still they kill the young. They sing that same old siren song of country, flag, and gun. To be on these green fields again, the memories return. I see the grass and the clear blue sky, feel the tear gas burn. The sudden crack of rifle fire that stunned us to our core. And in a flash our youth was past, gone forevermore. For all those lying in their grave, for all the ones we couldn't save, you can pass that bottle and drink your toast, but my heart is tied to the whipping post. Now I've watched this country go to hell, the great dream nearly dead. These carpetbaggers planned it well, a masterpiece in red. And as I think back on those days and look across the years, my rage erased without a trace, washed away by tears. For all those lying in their grave, for all the ones we couldn't save, you can pass that bottle and drink a toast, but my heart is tied to the whipping post. My heart is tied to the whipping post. That's about Kent State in 1970. So, let me see here. Aretta and Ron are here. They just snuck in and burnt Bookman. And I think I said hello to most of the rest of you so far. Cynthia Heller, hi Cynthia. And Jeanette Pasqua. So some announcements. I do want to mention I'm around for the next week. So a week from today, I will still be doing my usual schedule of concerts, and then I hit the road again for this time for Colorado, and I'll be gone for a couple weeks. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be back. I think it'll be around the 23rd of August or something like that, but I could be wrong. I might get back before then. Anyhow, I'll keep you posted, but for now we have a concert today. We have a concert tomorrow at 3 and a concert Wednesday at 3. That's what I'll be doing. Tuesday at 10:30 a.m., my buddy Cozy Sheridan and my other buddy, Charlie Koch, they will be doing their usual live stream, 10:30 Eastern Time at Cozy Sheridan's page. Always a joy. I had the the great joy of getting to play with them live last Tuesday, and you can go back and watch that one. We had a wonderful time. There was a lot of smiling all around, and just had a great visit. Those guys are really fun to hang out with. And so tomorrow I'll be on at 3, Tuesday Cozy and Charlie at 10:30, and Wednesday me at 3. And then beyond there, I'll tell you on Wednesday, or maybe even tomorrow on Monday. There is, as usual, a PayPal link right there, and a Venmo link. Never expected, always appreciated. The Kokomo Kid is in the house. Hey, man, it's good to see you here. And hello to the Invisibles, Invisible Rubenstein, who may or may not be home right now. Mike Stillman, Joel Biget, Mario Prue, Kit Serikaku, who just had a birthday a couple days ago, forever 39, I suspect, and Kate Mack and Linda Worster, and Judith Fox, my old friend Judith Fox. So hello to you all, and I think that's all of my announcements. So if you're interested, when I go out to Colorado, I'll be in Divide, Colorado at 10,000 feet, teaching at the Colorado Roots Music Camp, which is also a great camp. I have to say Sam W. is my favorite, but Colorado Roots is really nice too, except for the lack of oxygen. But I'm not sure if it's too late to register for that one. It might not be. And they have a great staff there, especially my old buddy Raul Reynoso, who's a wonderful guy and great guitarist and mandolinist, and who knows what else, great singer too. But there will be a bunch of us there. I don't have the list handy right now. And that'll be from August. Let me do a quick check-in here. It'll be August 7th through the 14th, I guess, or 13th. Okay, onward. So now we get to the old-fashioned part of the program. People requested these old folk tunes, and I will try to comply. I spent a lot of my early years on the guitar trying to resist becoming a jukebox for people, Play piano, man. But for you guys, I'll pander in any way I have to. This one's by Tom Paxton. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning in your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better. I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reasons aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better. I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. And as we walk, all my thoughts are tumbling round and round, round and round. Underneath our feet, the subway is rumbling underground. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better. I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning without you, without you. Every song in my breast dies a mourning without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better. I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. The Last Thing on My Mind by Tom Paxton, who, bless his heart, these 60 years later is still turning out song after song after song. He is a songwriting machine, that man. And the old ones are great, and I think some of the new ones are pretty darn good as well. So Ken and Oreo requested that I play a Reverend Gary Davis tune and that I play it on a J200, because I know Ken has a J200. And like me, he's probably iconically obsessed with the J200, the model Gibson you see before you hear. So this from the Reverend Gary Davis's song book, or tune book. Reverend Gary Davis, the 12 Sticks, also known as The Boy Was Playing the Guitar and Kissing the Girl at the Same Time. I didn't get the right tuner over here. Well, we're gonna just trust our ears on this. I'm using the vibration method so that when you're in drop D, if you hit both of those Ds and then you touch your fingers to the pick guard, if the vibration is even, then you're probably pretty close to in tune. If it seems to be going wah, 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 then not so much. Right now it feels pretty darn even. Thanks for those kind words, Mr. Davis, Sir Mr. Kokomo. So I have one more for you, and this is requested almost continuously by Rhonda Scott Merrick. And it's not an easy one for me to sing, so I don't always do it, but I'll do it today. Thank you all so much for joining me today. We had a nice crowd here, and it's nice to be back doing these concerts. It is also nice to be on the road and get out and experience something which is somewhat akin to the old normal, to what life used to be like. I have to say Sam W. was very successful in that regard, Summer Acoustic Music Week in New Hampshire, not least because I had Guy Davis there for company among all the other great teachers and musicians and students, great people. And much to their credit, and unlike many of the camps this summer, there was apparently not a single COVID case that came about, as far as I know, as a result of the camp. And that's as of Friday night. And that's impressive, because a lot of camps have been, if not super spreader events, at least spreader events. So all kudos go to Patty Domeniconi and Kate Campbell and Lorraine Hammond for their assiduous work at that camp. Come and talk about the things we did today. Here and laugh about our funny little way, while we have a few minutes to breathe. Then I know it is time you must leave. But darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you dawdle. My darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I toddled for the great relief of having you to talk to. And now, a quarter of my life is almost past. I think I've come to see myself at last, and I see that the time spent confused was the time that I spent without you. and I feel myself in blue. So darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute. If you dawdle, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I toddled for the great relief of having you to talk to. Go and beat your crazy head against the sky. Try and see beyond the houses in your eyes. It's okay to shoot the moon. Darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute. If you dawdled, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I toddled for the great relief of having you to talk to. Be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. So I wish you all a happy day and hope to see you here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Have a great day.